Hello, everybody. Welcome back for the fourth and final round of Tuesday Night Modern here at Top Tech Productions. I'm Jake Valentine.
God, we hemorrhaged people. Hi, I'm Adam.
So, again, we like to stream EDH between extended breaks because we want to always broadcast live content. So, if there's anything else besides EDH you want to see live, let us know. We are here for you. Isn't that correct, Adam?
Arm wrestling, knifey forky, knifey spoony, Russian roulette.
We'll do it all. Johnny Lynn, Jeskai Control versus Curtis Ryan on Blue Black Mill.
Who do you like in this matchup?
I was about to ask you that. Who do you like?
110% the Mill player.
Why is that?
Because you literally can stick. You can stick a orb, and then the Jeskai player has a very hard time winning with Jeskai Control.
I can see that. I can absolutely see that. I'm of a belief that since Jeskai is not, not necessarily in a hurry to win the game, Mill's A-okay that because it's also taking its time, but it's still presenting this awkward clock to where, although it's counting to 60, not 20, it's dealing damage every turn. If that makes any sense to you?
That's true. It takes your life total and makes it 60.
Yeah, but it's able to do damage.
But it's actually 53.
Okay.
Because you start with 7. I'm kidding. It's that breaking and entering.
Good old flip cards.
Yeah, so basically he needs to stick something that mills or an orb.
Like say a Hedron Crab.
Correct. He's not drawing a whole lot here. He does have a surgical. This is the only deck where I find it acceptable to play surgical extraction.
What is that? Because it technically mills?
Because you're taking away, it's still kind of loose, but you're taking it. People say it's okay because you're taking away actual win conditions within the deck.
I mean, that is true. You're taking away Celestial Colony with that, and that's
plus
a pretty important win condition for Jeskai.
Curtis has a big combo in his hand that Johnny's going to have problems with if he fetches next turn, or even if he doesn't fetch. We talked about this earlier in that Field of Ruin is a must. You must search your library. You can fail to find, but you have to shuffle, and you must search.
Well, the check is up for Johnny. Curtis is playing the breaking half of breaking entering, and Johnny Lynn is going to mill 8 cards. Johnny just says, sure.
I'd get a Snapcaster Mage after his draw step.
Oof.
No.
So Johnny playing a version.
Wait till he draws.
Several win conditions in it.
I would wait till he draws.
To what, surgical?
Correct. So it's always important to wait till, unless you don't think it's going to resolve. It's important to do this in his draw step before his main phase, because Magic obviously has that priority. In that you want to see what he draws. After he draws is when I would have done it. So the alternate line here is Curtis could have just Field of Ruined him. He still might want to do that.
Feels pretty interesting that Johnny has not seen a fetch land yet.
I don't think He's not going to be able to do it now.
Is Johnny going to cryptic this? He is.
I would still get him after his, again, in his, I would still get his Snapcaster Mages.
Yeah. Here we go. Nope, he's getting cryptic.
So I don't care about the cryptic command.
You really have Snapcaster because it's able to get some value for Johnny.
Correct. It gets value, right? It's gonna let you. Although 2 are in the graveyard already, so you could say something for that.
So we have unlocked the hidden mode for round 4. We have a Kappa, which means I'm going to chug another Yoo-Hoo. But first, I'm going to snap into Slim Jim.
So go ahead, give me the rundown. What have you eaten today, Jake?
I had some Party Smacks.
Okay, and first of all, just so you guys know, and I use the word masticating, but I don't use it gently in this. He is now he's demolishing tiny Slim Jims. Yeah. See, or else sitting back. Yeah. Look how little this is. Yes, don't ask the stream runner, ask a judge.
Even at SCGs, the people at the table sitting down next to you or the feature match, they're not judges. They're spotters. The judges are walking around.
I did not search my library, so trap doesn't work.
Correct.
May or may not be my question.
It doesn't work. That is correct. Wow.
Johnny
Aggressive.
knows what cards are trying to do.
Yeah.
Which is really interesting.
This goes off, and I surgically
Let's bring it back here during the stretch call for a second here. Send a chug.
I don't even want to be in the screen for this.
does the secondary on that apply or no?
Do you see all that crap in the bottom of that? Look at that milky goodness. You know it's a good product when there's like, oh god, wait, hold on. It's a
May or may not have been the question.
like on the bottom. There's like brown stuff stuck to it. That's the
Chocolate.
that's the chocolate nutrition. That is the hopes and dreams of several young Americans that you just
That
chopped
was a lot easier than the can was.
down. Was it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's because there's a bigger opening.
Correct. That's why you got the bottle this time instead of the can. All right, judge call resolved.
Yeah. So yeah, it's
Johnny has suspects land. He's probably never, ever.
yeah, but it
ever
doesn't matter. He has a field of ruin. He has to search his library.
I love you.
Full field of ruin, your steam vents.
Here we go.
He has to.
Yeah, it's, I believe it's not a may actually.
It is not a may. You have to search. You can fail to find.
But you have to search.
Yeah.
So like path where you may search, you have to search.
Path is you may search, but you also have to remind your opponent
Yes.
that they
May search.
may search because Magic has nice rules that change all the time. What?
You.
Yeah, I'm salt.
All right. Here comes
I will archive trap.
architect number 1.
It's a little chuckle there. Okay, he clearly doesn't have a counter spell, so I'm going to archive trap you.
Yeah.
Archive trap you, and then I'm going to. I believe he has Mind Funeral. Is that? Can we bring up Mind Funeral? Why did you pick Mill to be on camera?
I did not know he was playing well,
Okay.
to be fair.
Get him right now. Get him now. Get him now. Get him now. Oh, Mind Funeral's 3. Okay. I would have Mind Funeral again in response to the fetch. Get him, right?
It's a sorcery, though.
What?
It's a sorcery.
No. I'm sorry. Archive Trap. He has 2 in his hand.
Is there any advantage to doing that, though?
What, when he's trying to fetch? That will have no fetchable lands?
Setting a message?
I would have definitely done it. I mean, you want to get him dead, right?
Yeah.
So effectively in Magic, it doesn't matter what cards you're milling, right? You could say, "Oh, I'm going to mill his good cards." That doesn't matter, right? At all. You just want to get him when you know he doesn't have a counter spell, and get him again.
And I will archive trap.
See, I would have got him twice when he was trying to fetch. Take out his land, so then he has a dead fetch. I don't know what kind of puzzle are we making down there, Johnny? It's like exiled zone. We have 2 different graveyards.
Not many cards left in Johnny's deck.
Yeah. Has Curtis made a land drop this turn?
I don't know.
I don't think he has.
No, he isn't.
And he's gonna get him. Mind Funeral you. And then cross our fingers. Is it 20? Top 20? Can we get Mind Funeral again? I'm sorry. Can we get that up on screen? Top 10? Or is it 20? I think it's 20.
It's Mility hit 4 lands, I think.
Oh, I guess we'll just see. It'll be a surprise.
Until 4 lands.
That's the chat box. Until 4 lands.
1 land.
2 land.
3
3.
land.
Oh, God.
The game!
Oh, God. Good game. I would have thrown my deck. Like, there's nothing good here. Johnny looks so unhappy.
I don't think I could have got it.
It's so bad. I mean, yeah, I get it. There are people in the world that want to show up and punch themselves in the face. You know, those players either play burn or they play mill. But You know, I get people want to do what they want, and that's why Modern's a great format. But
Yeah,
I hate
do
playing
whatever you
against.
want.
I hate playing against Mill. It's like I just on my dad. Like I always ask that question. I asked a philosophical question, Jake. Are we all dead?
No, but
Is this one line? Are we in the Matrix?
We're all dying the second we're born.
You are dying much quicker than the rest of us because you have the worst eating habits on the planet.
I have the best eating habits.
You have a what?
I have the best eating habits in the world.
Why don't so? I gotta know. Why don't you eat vegetables or fruits?
I don't like the texture.
You know you can like. You know you have to have them, right? You have to have nutrients. You take vitamins.
You get those electrolytes. Remember, it's what plants crave.
All right. We now have a close up of Jake browsing Reddit.
Twitter.
The Twitter.
Thank you very much. Bushy loves Mill.
Mill is rad.
Mill is rad.
Yeah,
Says
I don't know. So who's gonna tune into Jeff Hoogland's 24-hour 4 Goblin Guide 4 Lightning Bolt stream on Friday?
Not me.
He got like $2,000 in donations. So there's been this cult thing on Hoogland stream. Mind you, I don't have a job right now, so I have lots of free time to watch streams. So there's been this thing going on like the last 3 weeks. It's okay, Jake. It's okay. So all of his mods have basically started a cult, right? And this is great. And they said on June 18th, your life will change forever. Until then, you'll receive no more money from us. So what it turns out is yesterday was obviously June 18th, and they announced that the man who refused to do 24-hour streams they filled up his entire donation deck list queue with all burn decks. And they talked him into doing a 24-hour burn stream where every deck has to have 4 Goblin Guides no matter what, and hopefully 4 Lightning Bolts. But I think he's kind of looking at him first. Otherwise, it'd be like Tron with 4 Goblin Guides you can't cast. Make it like Lantern Control 4 Goblin Guides you can't cast. Well, actually, you could cast them in that deck,
yeah.
But anyways, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. You said it was $2,000 for that?
Yeah.
For $1,000, possibly $1,000. You can send me, Adam Olds, and Robert Meadows to SCG Vegas for the team open. We want to
not go to the event.
We want to make
I'm
that
sorry.
happen.
I'll go to the event.
We want to make that happen. So
I don't want to play.
Stay tuned for details on that coming soon after pre-release.
And look forward to
really soon, by the way.
Look forward to when Jake is no longer on his stream Magic here.
I might die if we go to
Can
Vegas.
Billy come with us?
Die. Yes. Billy, you can screw Meadows. You could be a third. Sorry, Meadows, but it's Billy Caminos, Adam Olds, and myself that would do SCG Vegas. That would be fun.
I need Billy to comment.
How many?
No.
How many?
Robert. Robert, you're not even 21 yet, though.
How about this? I keep trying to get Billy to give us a number for if we have enough patrons or donations for that month.
I literally don't want it. It doesn't matter.
We have enough for that.
I don't understand there's a choice here, Billy.
We watched Billy do a 24-hour stream where he has to answer any and all questions.
He would actually rather die.
Is that what he tried to do last year?
Billy would literally just sit in the same spot and not move, and he'd starve or die from just sitting there.
Yeah, brilliant law. That's crap. What's your name? Sam Meyer. So Sam used to play Twinning End, and then he played
Twinning End.
Yes.
Nice.
And then he played Living End Scape Shift, and I think he went EXO with it one night here.
Yeah, I could see that.
So Johnny playing right into Curtis's hand here by drawing a card.
I've actually also been to Vegas with Billy once already.
How'd it go?
Billy had a great time.
I've been to Vegas twice.
I've been 4 or 5 times.
Where'd you go to Vegas?
We tried to celebrate my little brother's 21st birthday.
How'd that go?
Billy, how did it go?
Do you know why I went to Vegas?
Stays in Vegas?
Do you know why I went? Why I went?
Oh, you went? Were you working the porn industry or something?
Not directly. I was there filming someone who was at the Porn Awards.
The Porn Awards.
I was paid all expenses, flight, hotel, food, and got to follow on with a camera for 3 days in the Porn Expo.
So did you actually get to do anything, or do you have to follow them around the whole time?
I had to follow them around the whole time.
Okay, congratulations.
On Sunday, though, it was
Sunday.
It was Championship Sunday in football season, so we got to play some bets and sports and watch the AFC and FC championships.
So literally what you could have done any other place on the planet.
But I could bet on it. Curtis says at turn 2 breaking after the bolted Hedron Crab goes away. Let's see what Johnny flips over to his top 10 cards. There's a bolt, a spell. Well,
I don't understand our pattern here.
neither do I. But I'm sure Johnny understands. Man, I feel really dizzy and have a gigantic headache.
And some guy afraid of heights. That is correct. There was some guy afraid of heights. That is correct.
Who's afraid of heights?
Me, I don't like heights.
Why not?
Because heights are icky.
But you're tall.
Yeah, I have farther to fall.
I have a massive headache.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you like Tylenol?
No, it's probably from my diet today.
So you're saying you have a good diet.
I have a great diet.
Headaches are great for you
I have
then.
the best diet.
All right, so Curtis is hoping something resolves under a spell queller.
I don't think that's going to happen.
I would actually extirpate him.
What's extirpate?
It's split second surgical.
Is that in his hand?
Correct. Yeah.
Here we go.
Yep.
Sam, I don't drink water, so
I don't understand how you don't drink water. Like, do you ever feel thirsty? What do you drink if you're thirsty?
Gatorade.
What if Gatorade's not there?
But it's got electrolytes. It's what plants crave.
So I actually did have a spell queller.
I actually run those main.
Extricurl is surgical for poor players. Actually, extirpate is slightly different though because it does have a split second.
I wonder if Sam's going to come down for pre-release. He has in the past before. Exactly. Cool guy knows what's up. Electrolytes.
What's the name of the drink though?
Rondo.
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 Do you think I could be president in that world? It's gonna be fantastic.
Pre-release is July 8th and the 9th.
So is anybody else excited for our space megaforce that we're now creating in the United States?
Sorry, 7th and the 8th July. You mean Space Force?
Yeah, space megaforce. Power thirst.
Water for like the yeah, that's
I wonder if I can apply and get on the space megaforce.
Space Force.
Space megaforce.
Space Force.
We need a space force. I love America. There's a Taco Bell on every corner.
Hell yeah.
And I can join the Space Force. It's like the race to the moon, but it's not.
No, it's just miserable.
Everything Billy just said. All right, so what we actually need to do is we need to have Billy and Robert fight for the last spot in Vegas.
He got it. Sold. Here comes his Miracle Orb. A little surprised. He knows about the spell queller. Does Curtis not care?
Yeah, I actually don't like him playing this. Because so now he's given Johnny a clock, and he gave Johnny a target for it. I can see it. Billy, you don't understand. You don't have a choice. That Lopey.
How about
Lopey will come with us?
How about the loser has to go?
Ooh. Ooh. Is that the black fog? I hate America. I hate this world. I hate Jake.
What did I ever do to you?
This was America. I was listening to that song a bunch today. That song's great.
Song is great.
Fantastic. Have you ever thought that Donna Glover and Childish Gambino look like the same person?
I've often thought that.
Yeah.
Is this the Shadows Block mill card?
Okay.
That's correct. Yeah.
What am I playing on Modern? I don't. If I was playing Modern, I'd play Storm.
So, yeah, Jake, do you like Modern?
No.
So, again, the problem here is that Curtis gave Johnny a clock. Literally the rest of the game, Johnny would have to hold up that spell queller.
Yes.
Well, now he could double spell. He could hold spell queller in the gate. Well, that's actually a good draw because you can field him off the colonnade. But I'm 100% going to make him wait to activate with the colonnade.
Absolutely. You can get it here.
Probably wouldn't have done that main phase. I also don't like I guess it's best practice, but like you don't have to tell me you're like floating the mana if it's not relevant. I hate when people we were actually talking about that earlier. When people do that in Magic Online, even though there's no possible play they could have, float the mana. Like in their upkeep, they float the mana just because. When you're activating like opposition. Like this world is full of not intelligent, dumbfounded human beings.
Like myself.
Non-intelligent. Define intelligence. Define human. Define world.
Are we human? or are we dancers?
If you don't practice good plays, you'll play like Jake. Jake hasn't been good since Siege Rhino rotated out.
No, my best.
All right, how does chat feel about this?
My best tournament finish was without Siege Rhino.
Since we don't have much going on right now in the game besides a shuffle, how do you guys feel about a house roll where Jake can make Siege Rhino his commander in EDH? Does anybody have a problem with that? Anybody?
No, I'm not done yet.
The casters. Yeah, but I can beat up all the other nerds.
That you can. You're a. Yeah, look at them. Look.
I'm being assaulted. I'm being assaulted.
See.
I'm being assaulted. I'm being assaulted. I'm being assulted. Is Siege Rhino legendary?
Man, you're
it
sweating.
should be.
Oh my
I'm sweaty.
God,
It's hot back here. We have these gigantic lights here.
Don't touch me. You're really sweaty.
Too weak. Thick. Nerd fight poggers.
Meanwhile, still nothing going on really in the sports state. Not the fielder win here. But yeah,
Yes.
this clock from Johnny that Curtis gave him.
Jake played 36 rhinos modern. I'll allow it. Jake, will you play an EDH deck with 50 siege rhinos?
No.
Why?
No.
Why?
Oh, well.
I like that we're keeping Johnny's life total like it matters. Like, literally, there's no cards in Curtis's deck to do any damage.
Just huge trap.
Shadowborn Rhino. Ooh, what if we make Siege Rhino a demon? Ooh, that's a good idea. Oh, man. I'm excited now.
I keep wanting them to reprint it. I mean, we're on Tarkir and Corset, technically.
All right, so he needs to draw the bad ancestral vision. Jake looks like he's trying to cuddle Adam. Yeah. It's not. This is not the first time. I'm an unwilling accomplish.
What's the bad ancestral vision?
Visions of Beyond. Is that it? Can we bring up Visions of Beyond? I think that's it. It's ancestral. If there's 20 more cards in somebody's library or in their graveyard.
I think you're right, yeah, I think that is it. Yeah, you're right. It is it. And there it is from M12. It's a course.
Bring it up on the camera. I know my bad old cards because people thought this was going to be standard playable. Yeah. No.
Curtis flooding out as he plays a flooded strand.
Look, on the bright side is if he mills enough lands or takes enough lands out of his deck, he may get to activate that Shelldock Isle.
I don't know what Shelldock Isle does.
If it's a hideaway land, it says if any player has 20 or less cards in the library, you can tap Shelldock Isle and pay 1 blue to cast the spell under it for free. Oh, thanks, NTG bot. And somebody said you were broken. That's cool. Yeah, it reads Ancestral Recall against under really, really, really specific circumstances. How about Howl from Beyond? Ooh, Howl from Beyond, yeah. Visions of Beyond. There we go, Teddy. Thanks, MTG bot. How come we don't have a hydration bot? What happened to hydration bot?
What is hydration bot?
It tells you to drink water. It's your enemy, mortal enemy.
I'm a fan of a hedonism bot.
Hedonism bot?
Yeah, you remember hedonism bot?
No, I'm not familiar with it.
Yeah, I'm sure you remember hedonism bot.
I'm not familiar with the deep web.
No, it's not it's Futurama.
Got a real ball buster here. All right, he drew a glimpse. All right, well, I'm going to play this glimpse.
Yeah, hedonism bot.
Oh, yeah, okay.
He knows who he is.
Dude, that'd be sick.
What?
Yeah, hydration bot. Yeah, hydration bot. What's up, Bailey? Can you program us a hydration bot?
What does it do? This is every time someone says exclamation point hydration bot.
No, it tells you.
Give me a text every time.
It literally says it brings up. You know, you can go like exclamation point uptime.
Yeah.
So hydration bot every once in a while will do the same thing. I'll tell you you've been streaming for so long. It'll tell you to stay properly hydrated. This is how many ounces of water you should have consumed by now.
Okay.
Or Brondo, because it has electrolytes.
Don't play it great.
So if the world ended tomorrow, what would you do to drink?
Would I drink chocolate milk?
Where are you going to get chocolate milk? Why don't you do that when it's already coated? Because it's not here anymore. Billy, haven't you ever That's what like most good inventions are, just improvements on really obvious things that already exist.
It's a glimpse from Curtis.
That's like why Steven was created, because he's an improvement on Billy. He's not going to argue with that. Steven's a fantastic human being.
So does Curtis have an answer for this?
Chocolate cows. Yeah, you breed them. You never ate chocolate cow.
Does Curtis have an answer for the spell queller?
He has the black fog in his hand.
So kinda.
I don't. How many cards are in his deck? 22.
I'll pay 1 and darkness.
Darkness, yes, the black fog. Yeah,
It's just smart. 'Cause
Billy. That's how
Curtis
time
is at
travel
4,
works.
Which means Johnny could have bolted him. The response, or after this connects.
I just would have delved the crap out of that.
Oh boy.
Robert Meadows was my dad.
22 cards left in Johnny's deck, so
it doesn't matter.
Curtis cannot vision him beyond here.
Johnny could have also just killed him by delving his entire graveyard away and then bolting him. To my face or behind my back? His real friends stab you in the back. I'm sorry, real friends stab you in the front. See, if we ever get an emote, we can get an Adams and Idiot emote, but Billy, you'd have to sub to us. Are you sub to us?
I imagine Billy.
Billy, can you gift some subs so we can get an Adams and Idiot emote? Because you're an idiot. I call Idiot Adam an idiot all around. It's adorable.
So Johnny's gonna logic not away this glimpse of Olympia Thinkable. He gets to untap. He's gonna bolt Curtis, untap, attack a spell queller. So Curtis gave Johnny a clock, and as a
I
result,
stabbed Adam through the interwebs. I added my idiot count. Yeah.
Hey, we're back here. 4 game.
That's not a punt, though.
I agree that it is a punt because Curtis.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me being an idiot.
No, just Curtis gave Johnny the clock he needed to win the game.
No. Yeah, I mean.
See, Noah 987 agrees with me. Thanks, Noah.
That's just because he's scared.
I'm not a scary person. Am I a scary person? Thank you for the follow, cool guy 777. Really appreciate that. And don't forget too, you can support us directly by giving us your subs here on Twitch with Amazon Prime. You get that free Twitch sub every month. Also, don't forget about our Patreon page at patreon.com/TopDeckProductions. Your money helps us make sure that we are still paid as commentators because we like doing this.
Get paid?
We like being paid too. Well, you paid us for credit.
Compliments?
Paid in compliments, allegedly.
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 I get paid with being stabbed.
Also, your Patreon support allows us to stream 4 nights a week and allows us to make sure the hardware and equipment's all up to date as well.
So these lights are nice and bright and I sweat every time.
Yeah. But you want to see our handsome faces, right?
Does people think Jake needs to shave? Yeah. Your eyes look really dark. Is it hard to live on a diet of just Brondo and Yoo-hoo?
Let's all look straight up. No, I'm not doing this stupid thing.
Jake, look straight up. I don't understand.
Can you tell?
You need to fix your kitchen there. Your Patreon support allows me to wear a shirt and look like an idiot at events. Yeah.
Thanks for the follow, Noam987. Appreciate that. Remember, your follows let us know when we go live. And we do it 4 nights a week. Modern Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, and Standard on Wednesday.
I remember Demonic Attorney. Didn't really understand that when I was a kid. The ante. I also don't understand why you'd want a dual land, because why do you want something that makes 2 colors?
Yeah, I don't want to fetch
Or Birds of Paradise.
I don't want to pay to add a land.
My favorite card was Force of Nature. Force of Nature. Can bring up Force of Nature. This is what a real Magic card was back in the day.
I don't remember my old favorite.
Oh, the boy says we're 10 subs away from Legacy. Billy, if we play Legacy, can I borrow all your entire collection?
Yeah, Legacy sponsored by one Billy Caminos.
Salad. I bet I could get Salad to come down. Last time at Star City. Yeah, look at that. Oh, yeah. Look at that art. Oh, this was my favorite card. Oh, look at that. Look how gorgeous that is. An 8/8 for 6.
Terrible.
That art was so awesome when I was a kid.
Discount Predator.
Oh, my God. Oh, look at that. Like I don't know. Like, is he a swamp person with like a mullet, or like I don't understand what's going on with his hair?
Predator, but he just got shaved.
He has no nose. Like he looks very angry with that fist, though. Like,
looks terrible.
8 damage to me. Yeah, right. You know, like that's just a 3-turn clock against both of us, right? Big Nux. Yeah, I think he spelled Nux wrong, but
card art used to be so bad back in the day.
what was the band? Lord of the Pit. Bring up old Lord of the Pit.
The OG Lord of the Pit.
I really hated Sanger. What was the
Sangrine Bod?
No, the vampire.
Sanger
vampires.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at this. Demonic symbols.
This one's pretty cool. I'll give you that one. This one is pretty like the great value version.
Still bring up Word of Command. This has to be the worst Magic card of all time.
Is this the Nazi one?
No.
The KKK one?
No, that's Invoke Prejudice.
That's right. Puppy Dog Eyes saying that
Word of Command.
It's a this does not look like me in the morning. I look like a very handsome individual.
Let's go back. Let's go back, and we can bring up Word of Command.
Not me.
Somebody got paid to do this. We can go back to the match, but go ahead, bring that back up. Somebody got paid. Somebody got paid to do this art. Yeah. That's all I'm saying.
I forgot about this.
This is Daniel Nelson's eyes just staring at you right now out of disappointment, Jake. And we lost him for the night. All right, so it looks like... Are the life totals correct?
No, I think Curtis fetched.
Excuse me. All right, well, Jake died. Rip Jake.
This is Nelson looking over us.
No, I think Billy could do that art. Billy, could you program a robot to do that art? All right, we can take Daniel Nelson's Word of Command off the camera now. I'm watching you, Jake. Yeah, I'm good. I can't take Jake laughing anymore. It's just.
So we wanted to start the match together in Foodie.
Just what you should know.
Here's another Bill spell.
You need to occasionally bring up Word of Command every time he's on stream now.
Ooh, a spell save from Johnny. Pretty important card there from Johnny. Let's just preserve his deck.
It's actually useful too because it stops Manic Scribe. I don't know if Manic Scribe's in Curtis's deck.
So about that, Adam and I want to start the Magic the Gathering Foodie Tour where we review fast food joints and compare them to the cards Robert Meadows is eating. And so we posted it in our colleague group. Can anyone drive and get us fast food on Tuesday? It's for science. And stream owner Daniel Nelson's like, what's the reason? We're like, science, Daniel, science. And he messaged us individually.
He didn't message me.
He just messaged me. Like, what are you doing? I'm like, it's a secret. Here's a logic knot. For 3?
This is going to be 6. This could be a bunch of cards, but then he's hellbent, unfortunately, which is traditionally the problem if you don't have any way to mill on the board constantly.
He's got 2 card chef, so as long as he makes Johnny search his library, he's good. But yeah, then you're right. Then he's just hellbent.
I mean, he has a field of rune. He has to search eventually.
Johnny not cracking the fetch. I like that a lot.
I do not know why he has Detention Sphere in his deck. Literally every removal spell.
It might just be none of that to take out.
Like, he doesn't care about any of the creatures because they'll just die to all of his removal. Although, like, I'm not sure what you bring into this match, quite honestly, if you're Johnny, or what you cut. Because, like, your pass almost do nothing. Bolts are...
tags orbs.
Maybe to tag orbs. Yeah, but don't you have Wear Tear in your sideboard? Doesn't it get Orb and also Frank Sanity?
Yeah, Rob.
Field make archive traps happen. Yes. That's correct. Because you have to. Now you have to search. You can fail to find, but you have to pick up and shuffle your deck. Ooh, Oboro. Palace in the Clouds. So that's actually a good, a decent ad.
Field of Ruin on
Get that red source.
I think Johnny knows what's about to happen.
Yep.
But again, as you said, that's Curtis's hand there. He's playing at the top of his deck after that.
Yeah, my whole point about the enchantment though is it's 3 mana. You know, it does take care of that, but like Wear Tear would do the same thing. You can also flash Wear Tear back with Snapcaster Mages. Like I just don't know what's in Johnny's deck. Like obviously he doesn't have pass post board because that would just be a completely dead card. Bolt has, you know, Bolt can at least go face. Yeah. Like I don't know. It's one of the matchups where I'm not planning to play against Mill, so I kind of don't care, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
You didn't bring sideboard cards for Mill? Well, yeah, I don't really care. Like.
Here's an archive trap. Johnny has a negate for this. Thank you, Shannon632, for the sub. That's 10 in a row from Shannon632. Jeezel Pete, thanks a lot.
I asked one of our longtime subs once why they kept subbing. It's because they
like that we're streaming live Magic 4 nights a week.
No, it was because they got drunk and they couldn't figure out how to unsub. Yeah, but Billy, is that even helpful? Okay, I see. Now we're being trolly. Okay.
Billy would never be trolling. Billy's very serious.
The best story I ever saw was it was a streamer showdown. It was Vintage Cube, and Newmont was playing against Scotty Mack, a guy up in Canada. Used to stream. They used to podcast the A Team, and Newmont found out that Scotty Mack's only win condition was brain freeze. So Newmont spent the entire 2 minutes sideboarding, adding basic lands to his deck, and then he clicks submit, and then Johnny sees his deck's like 300 cards. Yeah, I missed the A Team.
Who was the A Team?
A bunch of guys in Canada plus John Medina that would used to stream. Do a podcast about Magic.
John Medina actually had a stream today.
He did.
Did you watch any of it?
I did not.
I did.
Did you? Was it good?
It was not bad. Yeah, a lot about Pokemon people. There's a story about Taylor Gunn in there too.
Oh yeah, what about Taylor?
Just Taylor was selling some cards, and Medina found out some of the cards had spiked. So Medina let him know, "Hey Taylor, some of these cards spiked. I want to make sure I give you fair value for this."
Oh, nice.
It's a fraying sanity here from Curtis, but the oft maligned attention sphere takes care of it.
Found a target for it. I wonder what he drew. Was it an extra pain?
Curtis draws a mystery card and then asked immediately to see Johnny's graveyard.
Oh, come on. You don't need to do this. All right, this I draw the line at. You cannot rearrange somebody's graveyard.
What was he looking for?
He's trying to see what he's played. You actually, I don't think you can do this. Pile shelf his graveyard. Jesus, come on. This doesn't need to happen. Like, we're just wasting time.
He's a surgeon.
Oh, he read him cold. That's good. That's good, actually. I mean, he has the logic, not this. Get him. Pile shuffle the graveyard. Yeah, because Johnny's got to put it back. Oh, gosh. Are we playing Dredge? Now we're going. Oh my God.
We playing Canasta.
Billy, how do you feel about his graveyard? Billy's known for being quite particular about all of his art has to be the same. Things have to be facing the same way to bug him. Billy, how do you feel about his graveyard?
I'm the same way.
Yeah, I don't care about you though.
Go to hell.
Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, it's just going to launch, not this. Because, I mean, you're going to lose it either way. You might as well keep the last one in your deck.
I mean, it doesn't matter how much Curtis has. Johnny can just exile his entire graveyard and say, beat this.
Yeah. Oh. I agree with you, Billy. So he actually legally could not do what he just did with organizing the player's graveyard. But in that we're casual RL.
Yeah, this is a casual
Tuesday.
event. It's Tuesday night.
And I
Not
don't
Pro
care about
Tour,
walking
not
out there to
Grand Prix.
chastise somebody that they. Yeah, you could delve with logic, not delve with anything else. That's awesome. That's the best line. Oh yeah, I'll delve for one. Come on.
All these players are
This is
delving away
ridiculous.
cards.
This is ridiculous.
Tomorrow night's the store championship. Did you know that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Standard. Until we get one winner, one store champion.
What's the playmat for this one?
It's Nikki Bolas.
Because there's some sweet. Oh man, there's some sweet ones like the Azcana one. No, the Dominaria one was sweet.
Teferi.
No, there was it. What's it? The map of Dominaria.
Yes.
That one was awesome.
No, there was the map of Ixalan. Or was it?
It was Dominaria. There's one of Ixalan. I think there's one of Dominaria
No,
too.
I think it was the map of Ixalan. The map of Dominaria was something different. They just made it a play map.
Oh.
But here is.
That's
Yeah,
so.
it's Nikki Bolas.
It's just art from a card. Meh. Meh. Shmeh.
Hey, Jim.
Meh.
So wait, was that? Oh, it was Spellclord. So yeah, Curtis tried to draw 3 cards. Johnny said no, and I'm going to put this clock on you too, buddy boy.
Buddy
Here we go.
boy. All right.
Here we
Well, at
go.
least he's got him on a 3-turn clock. Yep.
Here's a colony.
Get in there.
This is indeed a 3-turn clock. Let's see if Curtis is there anything Curtis is even playing towards at this point right
Yeah.
now? Well, here's a glimpse. Oh boy. 5, 10. There's not many cards left in Johnny's deck.
Do you have the bolt? That's actually. Is that all 4?
I think it is all for you.
I'd be able to tell Easler if we left just the graveyard in pile shuffle order.
Johnny doesn't have a counter spell in hand.
It doesn't.
So Curtis has free reign.
There's
If
an
he draws
out.
anything
There's an
live.
out. I actually have no idea how many cards are left in his library.
Neither do I.
Pile shuffle it. Yeah.
Here we go. This is the turn for Curtis to do it. He drew up
Extra paid. He drew an extra
Still
paid.
extra paid.
That's gonna be a game. If this is surgical, you can't even pay the 2 lives. So you can't go out. You can't go out on top.
No. Too little, too late there from Curtis. Valiant effort there for the player, but Johnny Lynn and Jeskai Control wins this match 2-1. Curtis had to mill him out game 1, game 2 and 3. Just Johnny had a clock.
He did. He also never saw. He never saw Hedron Crab or
He's played 1 Heater Crab, saw 1 Mind Funeral.
Manic Scribe.
Yeah,
he didn't stick a
He didn't see many
Mesmeric
cards,
Orb.
Yeah.
He didn't draw into the permanent based ones.
Correct, yeah.
Because the spells are only going to get you so far, especially against a control deck. They're just going to counter them.
Especially there.
Yeah.
He had 1 of the
Frank Sanity's also pretty nasty.
Yeah. But it didn't stick. So that'll do it for tonight. I had a lot of fun. Did you have a lot of fun?
Are you going to go play home? Are you going to go home and play Persona?
I'm probably going to go home and play Sleep, because I overslept for work this morning almost.
So you didn't oversleep.
Almost.
So you didn't oversleep. So I don't. I see
Normally
nothing wrong
I
here.
go in at 8:30, but today I went in at 9, and I worked out my benefactor because I woke up at 8:02 this morning.
Okay. So were you late? You look a little tired.
I'm always tired.
Have you thought about changing your diet?
No.
Have you heard about a Lord and Savior? It's called Water and Vegetables.
I thought it was the Helix Fossil.
Oh, that too. Yeah, all praise Lord Helix.
Don't forget, tomorrow is the store championship. Thank you, Hughes0313, for the follow. We start Standard Twists at 6:30 Eastern. We're going until we have a final champion of the store championship. Should be a lot of fun. I saw a lot of hubbub and excitement on Facebook. from
About
some
Store
people.
Championship?
Yeah.
What deck do you like right now?
I'm playing blue-white control, just straight up blue-white. Just good old the fairy win this control.
Yeah. I played Goblin Chainwhirler until it gets banned.
I think it's 4 or 5 Swiss, then top 8. I'm not sure how many.
Top 8? Holy cow. Who's
Yeah,
casting that?
We have Justin Gebbing and Matthew Mitty are scheduled for that.
Matthew, you're going to be back here the whole time? Oh, God. You're going to be here till like 3 a.m.
It ended at midnight last time, so they won't be that late, but this will be late-ish.
4 rounds cut to top 8, starting at 6:30. There's no way that stops at midnight.
Well, we'll
Especially
find out tomorrow, next time here on Top Deck Productions. Again, thank you all for tuning in tonight. Thank you for your subs and your follows. Be sure to also check us out, youtube.com/TopDeckProductions3 for archived replays, TopDeckProductions.com for deck lists and tournament reports. Be sure to check out our Facebook page, facebook.com/TopDeck Productions.
So next Tuesday.
Patreon.com/TopDeck Productions.
Tune in for next Tuesday.
Help allow us to
don't
do
care.
fun things like make sure we stream all the time, and stupid things like eat fast food on camera and review it and talk about it,
Yeah.
and have Robert Meadows eat cards.
So watching you. Daniel! I'm watching you, Jake! I'm watching you, Jake!
See you tomorrow night at 6:30.
Jake! All right.